go ahead and slowly but surely come up in here. All 10,000 or 2. It doesn't matter. Just another way for me to go ahead and make some content and drop it, because something's always growing over here. Hopefully y'all are having a good start, a good week. Finally made it. It's the weekend, folks. What are we doing today? Well, for now, just up potting these. I know it looks like a mess in there, but I just got 3 little starts of this Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, like really spicy pepper. One of my customers and friend went ahead and blessed me with some seeds. I haven't tried this one yet, but from what I hear, it's extremely hot. Not saying I'm gonna go ahead and eat them all, but you know, there are people that come in here and ask for super hot peppers. I don't mess with anything too spicy, just because you have to mess around with it with your hands, or you know, or to me, I'd rather not burn myself or my eyes dealing with peppers. And have I done that? Yes, I have done that. Dang it, don't do that. But again, Sugar Rush Peach is the one that I'm pushing for the most this next year as well. This year I got turned on by it by well, seed company, and grew it out and loved it. So that's the one that I will be growing here more. But I figured, why not grow something super spicy? I'm just taking them out, these little cells here, and up potting them into a 4-inch pot for the moment. All right, make sure to label it, put in some fresh potting mix, and we will see what happens. Let it go ahead and hang out in the shade house. But we got some things going on. Always got to work a little bit before we go ahead and start walking around and walking and talking. But work doesn't stop, folks. Anyone can go out and start planting seeds. That's the fun part, right? You go out, drop a bunch, then you got to go ahead and go back to them. And oh man, the mosquitoes are pretty thick. Then you got to go out and continue watering them, getting the weeds out, and following up with them, and then up potting them as you keep going, whether it's for sale, whether it's for production, whether they're going in the ground, what have you. But there's a lot of times where I'll go in there and I think that I'm going to harvest the whole entire tray. Like this one, I thought more would have sprouted, but for some odd reason, not many did. Only 3 out of like 18. But that's part of it, folks. Not every single seed packet or set of seeds will all germinate. But even if you get 3 little plants, you save 1, and 1 pepper will give you plenty. So you're back up and running. That's the idea. I try to save as many seeds as possible. Go ahead and keep the cultivar going. Don't want to have to rebuy seeds, even though for the most part they're cheap right now, right? Later on, you know how the prices always go up. So not telling you what to do, but wouldn't be the worst to go ahead and have a little seed bank working. Doesn't matter where you go. And then I don't know if anyone has any experience with these dwarf tamarillos. Say that they turn into like little trees later on. So we'll find out. My biggest one so far are got this one right here. And it looks like there's a little bit of pest pressure on here. I'm not spraying these. And man, looks like caterpillars or like some little larvae getting in between and folding up the leaves. But maybe a little soap action will go ahead and bring it back. But supposedly it's a nice orangey, like citrusy fruit. Very small, but if anyone else has some info, let me know. My first time growing it. Will it do okay here in Florida? I have no idea. I've never heard about it. Oh yeah, look at the other difference here. I got 2 of them over here. Let me show you this one. And again, not all the seeds will pop, but no spraying. This is organic growing, folks. I'm telling you, you know, if you don't spray with BT or something, then yes, the bugs will come. And I'm open today, so we don't know how long this live is going to be. If I got to go ahead and leave, then it's what it is. But hopefully y'all can get a little bit out of it for the time being. That's the way we work here. Work a little bit, someone will show up, give them a quick tour. But this rain has been really nice every day. Hopefully, wherever y'all at, y'all are being blessed and getting that free water. We are getting some crazy rains daily, man, which is beautiful. Down here in 9B, this time of year, you can turn off your irrigation. And whoop, I'll leave it here. Turn off the irrigation and let the Lord go ahead and bless you. Tamarillo. Let me know if y'all have grown this before, if you had any luck with it down below, or what it tastes like. I don't know. They're small. The seeds are starting to come in here. A lot more success on this one there, but they're tiny, tiny little starts in there. Oh, that's a weed. And this one is too. But the ones that are kicking off, give them a little bit more time. But the idea is to go ahead and take those overachievers and up-pot those first. That way you don't stunt their growth. Because listen, man, everyone grows at a different pace. Some of y'all started off, knew exactly what you wanted to do for a living, and you just took off running. And that's cool. I went to school with a lot of people like that, you know, that knew, hey, you know, here's exactly what I'm going to do. And dang it, they're doing it. Cool. Some people are built that way. Others, it takes a long time to go ahead and find out. We all grow at different rates. Nothing wrong with that. Some people peak in high school like Al Bundy, and others a little bit later on in life. And that's all gravy, man. Different strokes. A little action there. And we'll see. I'll hang on to these for a little bit longer until I see what happens with them. I don't want to go out and just sell them all, because then I'll be asking again, what's up? How does it taste? How does it grow? So I do like to hold a little bit of these first, experiment with them before I go out and tell everyone that I'm growing them. No. But 1 billion people watching. That's amazing, y'all. But hopefully y'all can hear me and see me. Hopefully, yep, it's on. What else? So these are going to go back in there. I'll water these little starts real fast. Yeah, I got to go ahead and do some work in here, up pot some of these babies. I've been doing a lot of propagating lately, and it turns into a lot of work. Y'all think that this is easy. I'm out here just hanging out, but especially when you're doing it by yourself, it's a lot of work. A lot relies on you, but the best part is being my own boss is really fun in that regard. But if you make, great. If you don't, well, all the fingers point at you. But that's all right, folks. It's okay. We are blessed to be able to do this. Not many are able to sit there and do what they want to do for a living. And man, it took me a long time and a lot of struggles, a lot of sacrifice. Let me turn this bad boy around. There's not much flat ground over here, so let me bring y'all around. Hopefully y'all can get in there. I'm just watering these little seedlings down in here. But yeah, I'm very, very lucky to be able to do this. Yes, it has taken a huge lifestyle change. You know, I'm 42. And some people are like, my gosh, you're 42 and you're living with the folks. It's like, yeah, man, this is what we do. In the Hispanic community, why not? All right. There's a lot of different reasons of why. Am I going to go into every single one of them? No, but I will say this. After COVID, man, after the last couple of years, a lot of things have changed here. As y'all know, y'all live in the same market that I do. Prices skyrocketed, you know, and people got really scared. So what do? We band together, man. My folks are like, hey, man, let's go ahead. And if you want to, let's come together and invest together and we'll start a nursery if this is something that you would like to do. I said, heck yeah, man. So before you know it, we were on our way from Longwood. We were in Longwood, Florida for 35 years. And I was just renting over there after the divorce. And then they were like, well, we're going over to Orange City if you want to come over and start something if you would like it. I was like, dude, why not? So I'm very blessed. My mom has worked her whole life to go ahead, her butt off, her whole entire life, to go ahead and provide and to be able to go ahead and set me up with something so beautiful like this. And shout out to her. But yes, there's a reason. There's not, oh man, I'm not some person that was, you know, born with this type of stuff, you know? No, absolutely not. If anyone that knows me knows that this is a struggle, folks. You know, I don't care what business you do, your first year is going to be a little bit rough, but through it, you know, if you go ahead and you hang on to it, and if you really want it, then you will persevere, man. You will be fine. How bad do you want it? This business ain't for everyone, man. You want to be out here getting shredded by mosquitoes, or luckily I don't have poison ivy, but we do have Virginia creeper, which I was just out here weed eating, and that stuff will make you itchy. So yeah, it's not for everyone. And it's not as glorious as people make it seem. You know, I just want to quit my job and start growing fruit trees. Is it something that you can do? How passionate are you? Yeah. Do we need more nurseries? You dang right. Is it beautiful to be independent? Yes. But is it a sure thing? You know, can a Cat 5 storm come in here and totally wipe me out? Yeah. And then it's back to the drawing board. So there's a lot of faith in this. You gotta have a plan, and you gotta be able to know that you're in good hands. Okay. Regardless of what, this isn't about financial. This is about being able to understand that next week you'll be fine, and not to be able to fear, because in this business and a lot of other businesses, if we sit there and we worry about what, you know, we're going to be able to eat, then we'll be in a world of pain. You know, we'll sit here and stress out. But listen, you provide it for the birds, you're going to provide it for us. So, and I'm a full-blown fan of that. But listen, all right, I'm sweating out here, folks. What are we doing? So I received a care package recently from a friend of mine who owns a farm over in East Orlando. And what did he provide me with? Well, let me go ahead and do it this way so y'all can see, and then we'll go over them. Box of avocados. All right, y'all see them? So what's cool about these avocados is he actually grew all of these, and these are his seedlings, okay? For the most part, I'll explain them. So this one he calls the Florideño, okay? This one's huge. It's and now again, he explained these to me. I will go ahead and get a better an updated explanation. I want to get him on video, but it's going to take me some time. All right, folks, but I'm sure he's watching. Shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much. But this one is more of a Florida style, but not as watery, according to him. I haven't had this one yet. Or maybe I have. He gave me some a while ago, and I can't remember. I think it was a little bit undercooked whenever I went ahead and cut into it, but second chance of redemption. And we will see. It's a pretty good size avocado here. Not free stone, but they're not ripe yet. Once they're ripe, I will go ahead and make a tasting video. So this is the Florideño, or he also calls it the Floridian sometimes. Then he has the Bonito. Okay. And this is larger than a Haas. Green skin. This one's not ready either. Very glossy. It's a very pretty avocado here. Don't know too much about this one. I should have taken some notes. He's got it. He's grown most of these. Some of these are the first time that they've fruited. And this one is semillon. He's Cuban. All right. So semillon is basically for seedling, right? In Spanish. This one, he claims that he got fruit in 4 or 5 years. Okay. He planted it a couple years ago during a big shutdown, and this one was the seed was planted, and this one fruited. Haven't tasted it. but it is larger than a Haas. It is pretty good size, and let's find out. Once it's ripe, we will go ahead and do a tasting on that one as well. This one is a known cultivar. All right, this is just a Lila avocado, and this one is new to me. I haven't had this one yet. We do have the trees for sale, but I've never had this one yet. I've heard good things, but he claims, and I'll say it, he claims that he's having a tough time getting them to ripen evenly. Now, this is his one tree. I think he only has one that he bought for me, and it's his first time actually fruiting it. So, and I think this is kind of small. They may get larger than that. But I think this is his first year. Then, y'all know what that one is. That's the old Brogdon. All right, this one is an amazing one. It looks like it's ready. That's how you know whenever you can go ahead and pick them, is that the skin will turn black. And these you can bite into it just like an apple. Bite right to the skin. So as that one becomes ready, we'll go ahead and show you exactly what this one's about. And this one is a cold hardy avocado. Can take, I think, 18 to 20 degrees. I will go ahead and drop it down below later on. But this one's an excellent one. A little bit larger than a Haas. See, the flesh ratio, I think, is not as great. But listen, if you're in a colder area, this is the one you need to grow. And then, not to be outdone, another seedling. He calls this one the Bumpy, okay? Now, why would you call it the Bumpy, right? Well, check her out, dude. She's not pretty at all. I would equate this to the Ugly Betty of avocados. But as you know, you don't eat the outside. You eat the inside, folks. So if the inside is that good, does it really matter what the outside looks like? Could you grow a fruit? There's a question. Could you grow a fruit that you don't like the outside, but the inside is money, right? Because really, do we eat the outside, you know, going, hey, this is the best flavor ever anyways, but the inside, what if it's bland? I.e., and I'll say it, Irwin. All right, beautiful on the outside, right? But the inside is bland. It's just normal. But versus an M4, it's all green, but it is an excellent flavored mango. So it depends. To me, yes, we eat with our eyes, and yes, we want brighter colors, but if the inside is better than the outside, that's all that matters, folks, you know? But this thing is funky. It's got some weird bumps around there, but it's a large one. We'll find out exactly what this one tastes like. And according to him, this is the best flavored one. So we'll find out. But beautiful fruit. Yeah, man. So he's growing seedlings out. I don't see why not. If you get lucky and you grow one of these seedlings, there is a way that you can probably get them in 4 to 5 years. If you're probably a little rough on the tree, who knows? Some people will girdle a tree. They will shove nails in it. They'll, you know, hit it with. I don't do any of that, but stranger things have happened. People do whatever they're going to do with their trees. Once I sell it to you, it's yours, player. But a neighbor, let me put these down. And it's those 5 right here that I will be doing a taste test later on. A neighbor, actually 6, sorry. A neighbor just posted, and I'm waiting for her to come by. She said she was going to come by this weekend to allow me to taste them. She just went ahead and fruited an avocado. It took her 20 years to actually produce fruit. Whew, 20 years, man. So, yes, you can get it in 4 to 5, but she waited 2 decades. Now, from what I saw, they were green and probably a little bit bigger than a Haas. If you wait 20 years and the flavor's nil, or because of the time that you wasted on, well, that you invested, and that's not a waste because now you got fruit that you invested. Will you love it more than anything else? You know, that's possible as well. But if it grows and it's a huge tree and it's going to produce, hang on to it, man. But the 20-year-old tree, folks, don't lose hope. If you do plant, you can go ahead and keep the faith. You can also graft onto it and have other cultivars fruiting prior to waiting 20 years. You don't have to wait the whole 20. You can graft it, other cultivars on there, or take that same seedling and graft it onto another seedling and get fruit within 3 years. Many different ways to do it. But the patience game, folks, that's respect. I can't wait to be able to go ahead and taste that one, or better yet, to be able to get that tree on film, but we'll see. What's up? Soul Power, aka Game of Kennels. What's up? Rocking the dogs, huh? Oh, you're in Atlanta. Yeah, excellent. Avocados can be grown in Atlanta. Now, that's all cultivar based and obviously what it is that you want to grow. So, let me spin this bad boy around and we'll go ahead and show you what's left, what's in stock, and see what else is going on. But yeah, you can grow this stuff in Atlanta. Mangoes, well, in a heated greenhouse. But avocados, sure. You can get some cultivars that are in the 15s. Mexicola Grande and Winter Mexican are said to be down into the, I think, 15 mark before they will be affected. Got some mangoes here, folks. Still got it. Well, they've been moving, folks. I ain't even gonna front. I already ordered some more just because we are running low already. They came through and held me up. And we still got these double dragons that I am calling double dragon grafts. Juicy Peach and Floragon, and the Tale of Two Peaches. That's the Peach Cobbler and Juicy Peach. Right? Peach Cobbler and Juicy Peach. Yep. All right, those are still going. Valencia Prides are still here. Carry Star Fruits, I'm ordering some more. Yeah, all this stuff was really kind of busy, and now it is looking kind of scraggly and empty. Wax Shamboos, I have 2 of those. I think I have 2 white ones. I think it's that light green one. Figs are still here. Ice cream bananas and Puerto Rican plantains in a 7-gallon, going for $75. We still got aguacates here, some avocados for you. Marcus Pumpkin, Monroe. I do have a Ooh La La or Super Haas. One more Odo Negro. I think this is the Wirtz, my last Wirtz for the moment. I did grab some more. That's a dwarf, 10 feet tall, and it is cold hardy as well. 10 feet tall at maximum is what they claim. Some state that they'll still grow to 30, but who knows? Choquette, according to the Google machine, 10 feet tall is where that one stays, but I haven't grown it to maturity yet. We got Lula as well, Choquette. We got probably one more day, 2 Brogdons, and partridge in a pear tree. Yeah, Lula, Choquette, all my days are gone. Whoa, no, my days have just begun, folks. Don't say it like that. Don't get sad on me. And then, yeah, look at this Super Haas. That's my biggest girl here. She's like 4 foot, but that's my last one there. What else we got? Whoa, we got some trees down. Guavas. Dang, guava knocked down the old key limes. I got a key lime for you. Flowered and fruiting out. Come grab it before she falls over again and spills more fruit. It's a key lime, lime quat. 25 bucks takes her. And there's more and more and more. So beautiful. Still got Barbados cherries that are all flowered up. Just saw some in here. They're starting to push out some flowers, so they'll be kicking 15 bucks. Come on, folks. Where else are you going to get that for 15? Couple more citrus. Those all moved as well. I brought in a dozen, and man, they've already taken off. If you want to grow them, listen, y'all can come by and grab them. Do I tell you that they are the easiest? No. But if you want to spray and play, listen, you do what you do with your trees, all right? But, okay, for limes and GE Neary figs. These are still working. All 3 of them are here. I even found some popping out of here. So, tennis ball action size figs. June plums are still rocking. Fruit's getting a little bit bigger on them. Come over and try some leaves before you buy the trees. Bananas, still holding on. We got some figs over here as well. Olympian figs, one more Groomy Chum in a 7-gallon going for 75. Get that Brazilian cherry in your life. Ooh, ooh. We got pink lemonade blueberries. We got them in these small 6 inches pots. We got Palucha loquats here as well. Listen, are all the weeds going to be perfect in here or weed free? No, I'm not spraying anything in my pots. I refuse to do that. I would rather you go, yep, this is the one. I come over, I clean it for you real quick. You take home a nice clean pot and everyone leaves happy. Instead of me wearing gloves, go ahead and spray all in between here. I'm not saying your nurseries do that. I'm just saying I don't do none of that. I'd rather have a little bit of weeds in here. All right. Is it going to be perfect when y'all show up? Absolutely not. But it's perfect. It's controlled chaos here, folks. Katooks for $10. Got some Chinese eggplant, Chinese string eggplant that the ants love, man. The ants are just devouring these guys. But what else? Got a couple more sugar apples. These are the green ones. Got them 20 for these 1 gallons or 10 for the cheater 1 gallons. But these I grew myself. These were actually purchased. Peppers, and look at these. See, same thing with these pineapples. I could sit here and take away every single little weed, and then it rains and they're all right back. But this is why I don't like thorns, folks. Come out here and clean these pineapples when they're full of thorns. Yeah, have fun with that. No, these are thornless and these are red and gorgeous. It's the Florida special pineapple. Very, very cool. But again, I don't like growing thorns or growing anything with thorns just because why donate blood whenever you don't have to? But I'd rather just come in here, grab whatever I got to, clean it up for you on the spot, and you leave happy. Clearance section, the $1 area, $1 Bob area. Come on over, grab a little 6 inch. I need some love. Spearmint and oreganos and this and that. Peppers for $1 as well. Those I don't want to dump just because there's life in them still. I hate dumping stuff. Oh, sorry, that's Molokia spinach in there with the guava. I hate dumping stuff that can make it. You know what I mean? I can throw these away, but I'm like, peppers are perennials. They will pop back. So patience. Oh, now that we're here, see, you tell me I don't grow anything that looks good and it's only food and blah, blah, blah. No, look at that. This one is Cleopatra, Canada lily, and it's edible. What? Yeah, the roots are like mashed potatoes, I guess, if you cook them down. And don't quote me on the leaves. But yes, I know that the roots can be cooked. Dude, I had to do it, y'all. Y'all left me to it. Look at the roselle popping. Huge. And that's just from one plant. All flowered up, ready to go. So we'll be jamming here shortly. Had to do it, folks. I had to do it. Get over here. I had a scorpion this tree over, and I wasn't going to let her out of my sight. I said, it's my last one. If I go ahead and let her go, then I got to go out and find, track her down again. Put her in the ground. Why not? I figured I got the green ones already, and I got the purple ones, but I wasn't sure if it was Kampong Mauve. Of course, she's going to drop a couple leaves from transplant shock, but the rest of the tree looks great. Went ahead and dropped her in over here and kind of going to grow her. Most of my trees will kind of be grown with the rows. So kind of like espalier, if you will, without the cords or ropes or nothing like that. So perfect. It's going to be right there and right in lane 3. Couldn't let her do it, man. I couldn't sell her. I am not a good businessman, folks. I know that this is the problem. Because I'm a fan, I got to have it as well before I go ahead and give it to you. Because when you ask me, how does it grow? What's it do? Wind, sun, even the taste, whatever. I can't lie to you and tell you, well, Google said. No, here's how I know. It's because I have it, we're growing it, and we're doing this together. So that's how we do it. Question. OM4 action. Let's see. You ever done any work with mangroves of any variety? No. I've been out in the mangroves. I've guided trips out in the mangroves, out in Mosquito Lagoon. I have fished and had a great time, but nothing with actual work over there. Dang, this thing's already filling up. Did a lot more mosquito dunks out here. That way, We set up some more traps, but this rain is really filling them up. No, haven't done too much with restoration of any of that. Yay, we're getting more, folks. We're getting more. These are like Easter eggs at this moment. Let's see what type of ball it is. Cheapy, bro. Duffers. Man, that's a cheap ball, man. He needs to start sending over them Pro Vs or something, huh? So, it's Friday, folks. What else can we show you? What else is going on over here? Hopefully y'all can still hear me and my feed's not cutting out. Anything else that's new? Let's see. Melons are starting to go ahead and sprawl out now once again. And this time I went ahead and put in some stakes. That way I can feed them later on. We do have a couple of, we'll go and bring you around this side. I came back in here today and was doing some weed eating, so I had to clean up everything. And this is what y'all don't see, is all the behind the scenes cleanup work. Look at this one here. It's a nice watermelon through here as well. And this is a Georgia rattlesnake, if I'm not mistaken. Haven't tasted it, haven't grown it before, but supposedly that's the one I put in there. Then I had some Congos over here, but they never kicked off. I am getting a ton Mexican sunflowers that grown from seed. I was wondering how many would actually sprout from seed. And folks, I will say this, it seems like it's quite a few. I'm like, oh, what happens with all this seed? Well, it's gonna grow. So that's part of it, folks. You're gonna have to maintain and constantly chop and drop your stuff, because once they do go to flower, get ready, because they'll be back. But it's all gravy, man. This is all chop and drop. Oh. And yes, I went back with the old school ones, the OGs. I'll show you. I'll tell you why. I know. Not everything just because it's new is good. Chaya fell over on me. So it's got a good gangster lean. I'll leave her there. Let me show you this side. I haven't even tried Chaya yet. I'm growing it just in case, but I know it's easy to propagate as well, but this thing just fell right over. But we'll leave her there. If the wind blows her over, then that's where she stays. I'm not going to force her to do anything. Almost food you time. One there. Got a few working. Some light. See? Look at this. Oop. So Mexican sunflowers will sprout out from seed again. So that's going to be wonderful. Oh, check them out. They're starting to, Roselle's already pushing out some good flowers. And the flowers are edible. You can't eat those. I like to be able to eat them once they're open, but you can go ahead and decorate plates. Do whatever you want with them. Oh, a little snack. Shout out to the, oh, the ants got to it before me. That's all right. We're going to eat from here on back. Why not share? And that's a red one there. Not quite ready. Always fun to go around and take these walks during the day, clear your head. Picking off a few more sugar apples as well. Got one there, got a baby one up in there. And I think that's it for this tree. Oh no, right here, I got another one right now. That's a decent size one. One here. But hopefully we'll turn these into two purple ones or pink ones here or mauve. Yes, yes, mauve. That's the purple one there. But again, how do I sell it? What's the name? It's purple, you know? Oh, right. Or pink. I've heard red, purple, pink. Without the name, you got nothing. So that's why I was like, it's an investment, folks. I got to go ahead and make it happen. So little Rollinia graft held up and is pushing out. Why not? Will it make it here? We will find out. It'll take 28 degrees And it should be all right, depending on what this winter does. Hopefully it's not too bad on us, folks, because, man, it can be brutal to go ahead and lose all of this. And this is why I'm showing y'all, because, listen, all this can be gone at any minute, man. You know what I mean? I don't get attached. Of course, this is just, you know, a lot of work, and I don't want it to go anywhere, but we rebuild. We're Floridians, folks. I'll never garden again. That's not me, man. If it's taken away, you come back, you do it again. There's some cherries that are hanging on there in this little baby tree. It ain't the size. You see that? She knows what she do. She's going to hang on to just a couple there, and that'll be fine. What else? What else? What else? Oh, man, let me update you with what's cracking over here. Let me show you. I've been, of course, grafting and getting the avocados cleared up because this is starting to grow pretty thick in here. This roselle does not care what it's growing next to. It will get pretty wide, and dang it, these ants on this side have been attacking it. So they're mining, mining some leaf miner, or not leaf miners, mealy bugs on there. So what do? You hit them with that hard spray? No, I just spray them down with the hose really hard. Whoa, that's pretty bad. We won't eat the leaves on this one, folks. That's why I tell you, check both sides, make sure there's nothing on the leaves prior to you eating them. Damn. Listen, folks, if you don't have this, and you don't see this in your videos and other people's videos, they're out there spraying the junk out of their trees. All right, folks, this is real. This is natural. Ain't no one going to show you, man, I got ants. Listen, I will show you. I ain't got nothing to hide because I got other plants right across the way that don't have any pressure. Oh, just starting. I say that, but look, gorgeous. My other plants are not all riddled like that. So I know that it's just that one. I ain't going to panic and start spraying stuff down because I can't go ahead and control. And if I have to just cut it, then so be it, you know? But I'm not going to sit there and poison myself just because I don't want to do a little bit of legwork. Come on, folks, y'all are better than that. But that's reality to some people. I'm sorry. The Seminole pumpkin is going absolutely ape crap and taking over my spot. It's coming into the passion fruit, the love tunnel. And now, I don't know. I'm kind of mesmerized by it because I'm seeing how big she's getting so fast. But I do want to taste the pumpkin. So is the juice worth the squeeze? Comment down below. Let me know. I'm sure some of y'all have had them and said, don't do it. Others are probably like, yeah, man, that's excellent. Because I just want some seeds to be able to do it again. This pigeon pea just falls right over. To do it again, but further in the back of the property. I would not put it there ever again. Obviously, I see exactly what she's doing. But see, look, clean. Does have some ants, just a few on the bottom, but nothing remotely close to that other one. Still using bait traps for the ants. Diatomaceous earth will not work because it's raining every day. And it'll just wash it away. Then we're right back down to square one. And this, if I had to sit there and use powder on all my stuff, absolutely not. It wouldn't work. But what have I been doing? Trying to get some more scions working off of these trees. That way we can make some more cocktail trees. That's kind of what I want to do. I think it's fun and the niche little market. I think a lot more people would enjoy trees that they would be able to just plant one cultivar or one pot and have multiple working in there. Any solutions for caterpillar infestation? BT, I guess. They say it's organic, folks. If it's organic with an asterisk, then you can use it, right? It's safe. Everything is safe, right? Eat up and we'll tell you. But it's what it is. This is the game, is that you have to think about it for yourself. And yeah, I'm just showing you, there's a bunch of ants still in this Shangri-La mulberry. I do have some ant baits in there, and hopefully they will take them out, but still thousands of them in here. And what are they doing? Building scale on the limbs and hanging out. They are loitering, and I don't like it, folks. We're going to have to send them elsewhere, make laws to where they can't hang out on you know, someone else's tree. I don't know. Feed history. You know how it works. We'll just make them mad. And hopefully they'll run down. That's the knock right there. Hit them with the knock. They run down, hopefully into the traps, and then take it to the queen. Take it to the queen. But we'll see. Oh, I don't like these guys. But this is why these are so useful. Let's see if I can. Oh, almost. I try to cut them in two, but it works better on the lubbers. Uh-oh. Found another rare one up there. And now the Sacha is starting to come all the way down. So what do? What happens when you hit the top? I don't know. Ask me in 100 years, but I'm trying to keep her all up there because if she jumps over here, it's going to be a wrap. If she hits that mulberry, uh-oh, I'll be in a world of pain, but we'll figure it out. Another mosquito bucket over here. And I have to take some of that water out. But everything else is growing. Come out, we snack, eat some spinach along the way, fuel up. What else do we got? Grasses are looking good. Let me show you back in here. Who else showed you the whole entire property? My goodness. For free? Are you kidding me, man? You guys must know somebody. Or you must have dropped that 5 cents for the tour. Look at Miss Carrie out here. Look at this. Peekaboo. Oh, look at that. Never grown any star fruit. I'm sorry. You should do it. If you got people to feed, if you got, you know, if you like the juice, I would say if you ever had one from the store, I'm sorry. That's not what they taste like. You've had fake fruit. You were bamboozled. It's not your fault. And you paid too much. Yeah, you got swindled into buying it, probably 2 for $5 or $3, $4 for one. But no. Sweet potatoes are already climbing up. But look at this. So I will be cutting all these back in here, making a nice little area for them. If not, it will, they will be consumed. But it's about to go off. If you've never had it, highly recommend it. Carrie star fruit. I'll tell you today, I'll tell you tomorrow, and the day after, because it's that good, folks. Once they get kicking, back up. Stunning little tree. And we'll take 26 degrees. Look at all these sweet potatoes. 9, folks. What's up, y'all? Another mosquito bucket over here. All the buckets that y'all see have water in there. And basically it's BT, which is the mosquito dunk in there. The Puerto Rican plantain is holding up good. The malanga, big leaves over there. Back in here, this is kind of primitive area. I allow the rabid raccoons to go ahead and go patrol this area at night. I hired it's a security team of coons that patrol and make sure that no one trespasses, and they will bite as commanded. So watch out, don't try it. They're out here every night. Bacon avocado is good till 22 to 24. Haven't had this one yet. Kind of stoked to see what happens. And the graft that I did, don't think it took no guacamole, so I'll be redoing that one. Sometimes grafts, they will take, other times, not so much. You take it personal, nope. Go back and do it again. You don't always get it the first time. So I like to go ahead and pick off this older growth to go ahead and encourage it to put on some new leaves. But that's Harvest Moon over here. Harvest Moon on that full moon. And she's going to be a huge tree. Huge tree here. God willing, and she makes it through this winter without any sort of protection. Hopefully, that's what we're aiming for here. No protection on any of these trees because that is a lot of work. And we're still holding, folks. Still holding, still waiting. Updates on the graphs. Well, I don't like to call it quits until the very, very end. This is the very, very end. It's got, it's very weak. It's very dark. You never really know because at the last minute, something could push, but it's been sitting there. It looks like dried beef jerky. And I think that just maybe time to let it go. This is the wort pushing a little bit from in between there. So I don't want to go ahead and cut it just yet. It is browning up, which I don't like, but that's the way it is. It is pushing right there as well. Again, time, and more time. This I'll just leave for a little bit longer to hold, but patience is the game, folks. Oh, we got a Mexican sunflower leaf on there, and this one's the poncho, which is still green along the bottom right here. Still green. Well, you may not be able to see that, so we're gonna wait. That one we're gonna wait, and the day down here. Whoa, something came in here and ripped this off. Wow. Okay, either the cat or one of you must have startled those rabid raccoons. Dang it, look at this. Came in here and ripped it off. Someone's hating out here. They don't like to see it. They don't want to see a successful graft. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's already, sometimes they push. Patience, folks. That looks like it's good, but if it breaks through the buddy tape, then we're on. If not, do it again. It's possible. It is possible, folks. It looks like we're about to get some rain. Look at this Katuk. You ain't grown Katuk. I don't know what to tell you, folks. You're better than that. Straight peanuts. So good. And hopefully we'll get some fruits out of here shortly. Oh, there's one right there. You ever seen one of those? They're like raw peanuts. Peanuts. You little McNasty's, look. It's basically straight protein. Like a raw pea. And it tastes just like the leaves. So it's like, yeah, like a crunchy little raw nut. Really nice. The flowers are also edible in there as well, but why do that when you can eat the nuts off of there? Easy, you rascals. I know what y'all are saying. Listen, shout out to the ones that are watching me to go ahead and learn something. Shout out to the haters that are just watching just to see what they can talk trash about. And that's cool too. We'll make a believer out of you too. I like everybody. Look at this in here. It's a miracle, miracle. Our first miracle fruit. Tell me that's not a miracle. If you never had one of these, you're missing out. Because then you can eat a lemon, you eat this, or a couple, swish it around your mouth for a little bit. There's a seed inside. And then for the next couple of minutes, anything that you eat that's bitter or sour is a little bit sweeter. So very, very cool. This is the tree that it came off of. And it's going to stay in this pot its whole entire life. Only grows 6 feet tall and can be kept in a 7-gallon indefinitely. And this one's only good to 30 degrees, but that's why it's going to be kept in a container, pushing out little fruits like that. It's like coffee almost. Just put a couple of those, toss them back, and eat your lemon. Drink some lemonade and smile. But over here, what else we got? Seedlings. Yay! It's all the R&D from last year. Well, not last year, sorry. This year. All the great mangoes that we're eating. Keep all the seeds, and we replant them. Well, we plant them. I plant them, not just once. Look at this one, the sweet tart kicking off. That's that variegated one. I say that, but I know someone's going to say that's not. I know. That's how I'm describing it because there is white on the leaves, folks. Compared to all the rest, this is the only one that has some sort of contrast. So I'll call it a little variegated. I'm sure it'll go away. It's probably just at a young stage. As you can see, the newer leaves not doing it. So, but it's poly, which is cool. Honey Kiss is also poly, which is cool. I want to do a quick, we're at 50 minutes, man. Give me a thumbs up and we'll run through some of these seedlings. I don't know how much time you guys have or want. Oh, look at this one. Check this out. Maybe another sweetheart. Look at that. See that? Hang on. And don't count the weeds. I know y'all are at home counting the weeds. Y'all are no fun. Listen, don't look at the weeds. Look at this beautiful white color. And don't look at the ants either. There's ants in there. Yes. Organic in the mulch, folks. But there's white in there. And it's a sweetheart thing. I don't know. I know. Some of y'all can't see because these weeds are distracting you. So you can't find beauty until everything is clean. I know you neat freaks, OCD people. All right. Let's make it better for you. We appreciate it more now. I saw you. I know who you are. Listen. How about now? Look at that. Is it something? Is it nothing? I'm sure it's nothing, but I'll make it something. Come on. You got to have some sort of an attaboy out here. Look at this little baby right here. Who is she? Not a Barbados Sherry. Oh, it's the Super Alfonso. We're going to hang on to him. Okay? I know it's not my fave, but still good. Still good rootstock. Dang. Not red mustard, Pickering. Decent one. And good foliage. Again, rootstock. Who's up in here? We got 5 people watching. Well, let me show you some polys real quick and some other ones, and we'll get y'all out of here. It's Friday, but we got a couple. We got a seedling saga I got to go through real quick. Separate the polys versus the monos, and then we'll see what happens. But hang on. Let me set down this because it makes it a little bit easier. Hopefully, well, that's probably a... All right. Don't look at my workmanship. I know you're looking going, dude, this guy is not a carpenter. Guess what? You're exactly right. Not a carpenter. I do not do this for a living. I did build a couple clubhouses as a kid, and maybe that's helped me out. Check them out. So, what's poly? What's mono, right? Look at this. And what's funny is some of these, you will grow them out, and some will be poly and some will be mono, and it's the same one. So Super Julie, all right, that's poly, right? But you gotta look, point exactly. Look, Super Julie, you would swear it's mono, only shot off one. So what's right? So it is obviously poly, and I didn't mismark these. I hope not. But yeah, I'll show you another example because that's the confusing part. I do find some that are poly, then I'll find another that is straight up just one shoot. Sweet Tart, as we know, is poly over here. Lemon Zest is mono, which I think I have seen a poly Lemon Zest. Oh man, that one's got a little bit of ants on it. Gotta love some ants. What else do we got? Sweet Tart, definitely poly. That one's got 5 rocking in there. Hopefully y'all can see that. And I know y'all didn't give me the thumbs up to go ahead and show you, but we're gonna run with it. Y'all, come on, have a little fun. It's Friday. Some of y'all are working and getting paid for this. Come on, hang with me for a little bit. No one's here, so we're rocking. Coconut cream for show, and that little baby one dried up, but would have been 5. Coconut cream is poly, so again, what's the benefit of poly versus mono? You'll get exactly this tree or this cultivar, Sweet Tart, in 4 years. Allegedly, 4 to 5 years, you'll have exact replica of the fruit-in-the-shade. Doesn't always happen, but with these cultivars that are poly, that's the allure, right? Venus, huge seedling, way bigger than the rest. Well, there's a couple over here that are stretching, but Venus is going to be a big girl. All right, we're going to put this one over here. Carrie is showing mono here, which I think that's correct. And not all of these seedlings will be the best. Some of them come out a little bit dirtier. Some have funkier leaves, but still love them the same. It's like some of y'all's pets. I know you were thinking of something else. No, pets. You can't call anybody's family members. Listen, Super Julie, single. See with the little shroom action in there. But single there for Super Julie. I want to show you. Well, I know I'll come up with another one here that will break. It's Karen Michelle. Look at this one. Karen Michelle is going off over here. Some of these are a little crispy, but she dropped 3, 6, 8 shoots on that. 8 shoots. Hopefully y'all can see that. But very, very cool. Karen, she's an overachiever. She will talk to the boss and get what she wants. Don't play with Karen, all right? So, what else? Buttercream. Look at that. 2, 4 shoots, 5. Beautiful. And it's 2 different sides as well. So you think, oh man, the seed would shoot out all from one, you know? I don't know if y'all can see that. Yep. But 2 different sides. Isn't that nuts? Can't make this stuff up, folks. How do you know all this? Well, you just go out and you plant them. You just play with it. Lemon zest. Look, check this out. So, what did I just show you? I told you lemon zest was a mono, right? Right here. Look at the difference. Lemon zest can be poly, or if you only plant one, you'll be confused because you'll think, oh, it's only lemon, it's only mono here. Then you plant this one, boom, and it explodes. So, can be poly as well. So, I don't know if this, or what it says on paper, I can't remember, but doesn't matter what it says on paper. I'm showing you here that I'm growing different results. It probably says poly, who knows? But again, that's how I like to go ahead and do my own research. Valkyrie, single here. Yeah, I was surprised last year as I did this as well, finding out what was poly and what wasn't. Look at this, Honey Kiss, aggressive grower. And I will be up potting all these, but she's pushing out like 5 right there. No, not all of them are going to be huge trees. They're not all going to make it, but still, I will go ahead and more than likely leave the top 2. And, well, I will say this. If I was planting this to go ahead and get the cultivar back, I would leave it all the same. Later on, I would come over and trim them. But even so, that's what Mother Nature gave me. That's how she wants to grow. That's how she's going to stay. But more than likely, it'll turn into rootstock. But stranger things have happened. I'm sure people will catch on. And here's another Valkyrie. They just grow. Ow! Of course, I hit my head. Valkyrie just grows so nice and straight. You can just see them. Very strong little seedlings, besides the leaves on that one, but very tough on that. And that's why it's important to grow more than one. If you only grow one, you'll think that you have an average, or you'll know how it behaves, but do you? Little orange sherbet, little OS action here. Put out 3 different shoots. It's a baby one, but I'll hang on to it. Good roots. And it's a good mango. Listen, it doesn't matter if it just slid into top 10. Top 10, when you got hundreds out here, it's a big deal, man. If you make it in the top 10, hey, consider that an achievement. You know, Malika. There was a gentleman that told me that it wasn't. It was a Swahili word, and he actually he took offense whenever I said it was Malika. He's like, no, that was our word, and he corrected me. Malika is what he said. He says, no, it's Malika. I said, all right, I'll call it Malika while you're here. By all means, sir. Please don't hurt me for calling it a different name. If it is your word, you can correct me. I get it. It's like zebra and zebra, right? So, Venus, look at this one. Huge. Let me see if I can push y'all back a little bit. Huge right here. And sorry, I know it's a quick little series on my seedling saga and what we're doing here, but impromptu, you know, I always plan everything. No, huge Venus here. What else do we got? Look, sweet tart. If you only grew this one, you would say, what do you mean it's poly? It's only one. But as you've seen, it does grow as poly as well. So grow more than one seed. And folks, for y'all people, look at this, another one. Sweet tart, one little lonely little baby, little push right there. Like, that's nothing. Little sprig. But again, grow more than one. For y'all that have the trees, man, y'all can sell the little seedlings. If they're polys, Not saying, look, that's due sorry right there. But this is, oh, I didn't mention this one on the top 10, but this one, due sorry, if you've never tasted this mango, I should have said something on the video. This is kind of like my, I should have said something letting y'all know that this one surprised me the most out of all of the mangoes that I tasted, only because it is a Indian, it's a known Indian variety. I've never tasted it, and it's a tiny, like little Easter egg type of mango. I was very surprised because, as y'all know, I'm not the biggest fan of the resinous flavors, but this one didn't have it on there whatsoever. It was actually quite sweet, orange flesh, and surprisingly nice. Like, it didn't have any of those off-putting flavors whatsoever. So for it being such a small one, it is a surprising one, but it's not poly. It is 2 seeds in here. But yeah, that one, I would definitely like to eat that one next year as well. Dun, dun, dun. What else do we got here? Florigon. Look at them roots down below. Popping them roots down below. And they grow so fast. This is just a couple of months. Florigon came out as mono. And again, am I speaking in definites? No, because I don't know. I could show you one that's mono and the next one could be poly, and there goes everything else, right? Glenn, I got one. And then we got some that, hey, things happen. What is it? I don't know. What do you label it as? Short fat seed? You got some in there. All right, it's poly. Could be M4, short fat seed. Could be sweet tart as well. It's going to be a surprise, but more than likely turn into a rootstock. Grow them out. Grow them out. This is something that can be made into money later, folks. Graft onto them, sell them. Don't sell a mono seed. I mean, folks, I know that some nurseries don't care, but man, that's really selling your dream onto someone else. I mean, you're just taking their money, man. Really, there's no way that I would ever sell a mono embryotic seed unless the person specifically asked me for it. But no, and I see people doing that. They will go ahead and say, oh man, $20 for a seedling, but they got to wait 10 years. You know what I mean? 5 years at minimum. And that's like something crazy happens, but don't do that to people, y'all. I don't sell seedlings like that. If you want to buy a poly, trust me, I am honest. I will tell you exactly what it is that you're getting. I'm not here to fool anyone. Namduk Mai came out here with one as well. Let me see what else surprised us here. Kathy with one, which I thought that was poly. Look at this one looking rough. Rough and ragged over here. Pickering. Dang, Pickering had a hard life over here. Look at that. Crisp and clean. And sometimes they bounce back. Other times they just come out as bad seeds. That happens, folks. It happens. I ain't going to make a joke. I was about to, but I will let it roll. Another Valkyrie. Huge. Very nice. Little seedling there. Very tall. And that one, Valkyrie, you will like if you like a stronger flavored carry. It's like an Angie kicked up. Sweet tart over here with 2. See that? I've seen them with 6 little shoots down to 1. This one just broke that at 2. Oh, we got a Super Julie with a tomato in there. Nothing, but it's still there. Another Super Julie with 1 though. You see that? Some with 1, some with 2. And am I going to keep all of these? No, but a lot of them until the time is right. VP, Valencia Pride, actually barely fit that into the pot. I don't even know how that one made it, but it did. And those will be super vigorous. I know. Let me not take up all your time, folks. I know it is beer 30 for some of y'all. Carry with 1. Orange sherbet with another 3 over here. And it goes on and on and on, folks. The saga will continue. I'm going to go ahead and do some more work in here. Separate whatever. Oh, cotton candy with 3. Cotton candy is poly. I went ahead and grafted another one as well. making it a true cotton candy. Went ahead and dropped. See what I was saying? Look, Kathy showed up with one over there, and this Kathy gave me two. So, you know what I mean? Will that one also grow true to seed? I don't know how that works. You mango gurus, chime in down below. Let a brother know. Look at this. Lemon zest with two. And that seed's all the way out. This thing wants to live, folks. It's tough to kill these guys. I'm telling you, you got to be really bad at growing to kill some of these trees. But then again, some of y'all can be careless. This one's huge and rooted down below. It's got to be Valkyrie. My goodness. Huge. One of my biggest ones. I got to up pot all this. I got work to do, folks. I know. But that's part of it. That's why I like it. The work doesn't stop here. You always got something to do. Another coconut cream with two. With the deuce. And let me see what else. I got a crispy one right here. Look at this one. Here's a showstopper. Cogsall. Just two little crispy leaves right there. See ya, dude. But again, will that affect it being a good rootstock? No. I'll still go ahead and cut it there, graft it on there, and see what thrives. If it doesn't, half price for you. Yep, you watching. Come on. Let's see. Almost done. Coconut cream with another poly here. And any more surprises, monos? This one here is another sweet tart. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I had a bunch of sweet tarts this year. Delish. No one else in my family wanted them. I'm telling you, this job is tough, folks. It ain't for everybody. Oh, yeah. And we got some more, folks. We got some more coming in. Some more M4s. What up, bro? What's up, Mr. Broke? M4 action here. You wait 4 years, you too could be eating some coconut flavored mangoes. But it goes on and on and on, folks. I got more seedlings over here and over there. And we're always working. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with your boy. There's always love to be shown, folks. Hang on. Sorry, I couldn't see the last. Hey, Miss Fabi. Hey, what's up? We got family in the house. Hey, Fabi. All the way from the motherland. Orange sherbet, little OS action. And that's a good one, folks. I'm not going to sit there and say, no, citrus flavored mangoes aren't good. No, they're good. But are they coconut to me? No. Are they Indo-Chinese? Hang on, I'm trying to tilt my tripod without breaking my phone. Are they the Indo-Chinese? No. But they're still good. Listen, you grow up in here in Florida, you eat your citrus, you get it. Hey, Chihichi high, everything is good. But dude, I like the coconut, man. I am cocoa for that, or loco for the cocoa. And I don't mean what the heck y'all are thinking about, y'all crazies. See, look, here's another Jack Link special right here, all dried up. Failure. Oh, I should give up and quit. Crawl into a circle because or crawl into a fetal position because I can't grow anything. I can't do it. No. Absolutely not. Get up, swing away. Keep going, man. I know you're at home thinking, whether it's about growing, whether it's about any other aspect, you know, you got a big interview or whatever, get out there, take that swing. Look at this, the old trifecta over here. Did the double dragon here on both sides, and then I did one yesterday, Kathy up top. So it is 3 in here. It's CAC, CAC, Venus, and K3. So it's that Indo-Chinese Especial, that trifecta there. So listen, don't let them fool you. Get up there and do something, man. Make some magic happen. Once the grafts start taking, they can't stop you, man. You know? Make it happen. But I tried and I failed. Do it again. Who cares? Do it 100 times. And if you fail all 100 times, then quit. Or you're right. Just come over and buy it from me. and just quit. All right, don't worry about it. Let a professional do it, just like changing your brakes and getting your oil changed. Pay double and triple and let me handle it. No, just kidding, folks. But listen, get out there and do something. I believe in you. And how do you know until you try? Try again. I'm telling you. But, folks, it's going to be a great weekend. Just wanted to show you guys exactly what was here. Put in some more for some, or put another order for some more trees. So give me a few more weeks and we'll have some more here. Until then, I'm going to be over here hanging out, working as always. It don't stop, folks. We are getting a little bit cooler, hitting them 80s. So hang on, folks. Let me open her up here. I know we're shaking and baking like Ricky Bobby, but try to keep her steady. So we're here, and we'll be here this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow 10 to 5, Sunday 12 to 5. So come on over, take a tour. Tune in and wait for these avocados to come out, because the taste test will be out here shortly and we'll be sprouting them. Stay tuned. There's always more, folks, and get you some fruit, special ones. All right. I'm not talking about from the store. Spend a little bit. Wow yourself. You deserve it, folks. Get you a bumpy avocado. I know you never seen one before. Neither have I. This thing is gnarly. It has perfect handholds. It's good for, no, you to eat, not to throw, you crazy. No, to eat. But get out there, plant a tree, buy a tree, support your local nursery. All right, have some fun. Till next time, folks. God bless. Love you. Later.